guys, you're watching Skuff TV. Today on Skuff, we're having a look at a tribute to the late Byrne, taken from the full feature on tour around Australia called The Last Paradise. Al tells us about his adventurous life, pioneering modern surfboard designs, and his early days in Hawaii. The full feature contains epic original footage from filmmaker Clive Neeson and is a global quest for adventure and paradise spanning 45 years of travelling. For more details and screening dates, go to www.lastparadisefilm.com. So let's get back to all the action with Al and the crew, all brought to you from where you'd rather be, right here on Skuff.
When we started surfing, there was a really tight, small crew. There was this camaraderie, but also competition between us. The first Americans came down and we were in awe of these guys. No one walked aboard before that. Hanging 5 was the greatest trip you could do. Hanging 10 was like, wow, that was top end. There was no one there. If you walked further around the national park into Tea Tree, you were alone. The first time I ever saw George Greenough, we were still on 9.6s. They said then that he was the greatest surfer on earth because of the lines he pulled and where he went on the board. Every single modern design was done between 66 and 70.
The quest for hollow waves led to the pristine backwater of Maunganui.
I went to Mount Maunganui when I finished school, 68. There was this whole group of us. We used to go across to Pooney's farm and then to walk along the beach and through the pine trees was just phenomenal. I remember coming around the corner and seeing this break and going, oh my God, look at that. It was this wave that no one knew existed. Pretty much we were pushing the envelope of what could and couldn't be done. All great creative processes are in giant flashes. We actually stood on the beach. We drew an outline of this tiny board around our feet. To this day, those parameters were set in concrete.
Decades later, these guys would be credited for pioneering the concept of modern wakeboarding. But their goal was to maximize speed while keeping the freedom of surfing.
We didn't put straps on because we wanted to lean as hard as we could. As you went faster and drew longer lines, you leaned further. I'd say in whips we were doing 70 miles an hour, and yet still in control. I remember working with Derek and them and they were saying, you never knew what you had. You had this incredible thing. And I said, we knew. But then we didn't have the jet skis to pull it into large waves. Near-death experience can be one of the greatest things that will ever happen to you because it makes you cut out all the stuff that doesn't really matter. The pursuit of wealth, the pursuit of fame and glory and all these things. For me and my shaping and my relations with people, you know, it's just made it that I've got more time and thank God I'm still here and able to really appreciate what's still left.